Hi sweet friends, welcome. I'm Gwen. Today we're going to be creating a very sweet and easy shabby chic book stack using these two books from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to start by removing the outer cover from both of the books. Next we're going to glue the two books together, and I'm going to be using a combination of Gorilla, super glue, and hot glue. I'm going to line the edges of the book up as best I can and then just kind of hold it in place until that glue starts to set up. Then I'm going to add some Mod Podge just to one end of the book stack because we are going to be decoupaging the words "Then sings my soul," and I absolutely love that phrase. It's so beautiful. We're going to be printing the words out onto some tissue paper, and I've just cut down a small piece of tissue, smaller than the sheet of printing paper, taping it down really well, and it worked perfectly. I printed out the words on just a plain old inkjet printer. Then I'm going to go in and cut them out, and then I'll go back and just tear away that excess tissue paper just to give it a more natural, uneven look, and it will help it blend in with the spine of the book better. We're going to use the heat method to attach the words to the spine of the book. I'm just lining them up as best I can, put a piece of parchment paper over it to protect your iron, and this was a very good thing for this project because the heat reactivated the glue that's in the spine of the book, and that's the reason you'll see in just a moment when I lift the parchment paper up that it's so dark right there. I really didn't even need Mod Podge, but I just did not think of the glue being reactivated. I created this design in Canva and printed it out on my inexpensive inkjet printer and just using a plain sheet of printing paper. And next we're going to tape down this paper. I've got it face down, which is key, face down, and then I'm going to put strips of tape all the way down, smoothing them out, making sure it's really adhered to the paper. And we're going to remove the back layer or top layer, if you want to look at it, of paper. It's going to give it the consistency of a napkin or tissue. And just here you want to be very careful when you're removing this tape that you don't tear your sheet of paper because you'll have to start all over if you do. And I'm just holding it with my thumb and then just very gently pulling back with my other hand. Y'all, I have to tell you, this is so satisfying. Absolutely love it. I'm a creator. I like to try different things. So, of course, if you don't want to do this, you can just use a napkin, scrapbook paper, tissue, whatever you have on hand. But if you don't have any of that on hand and you have a design you want to print out, this is an easy way to do it and so much fun. We're going to use plastic wrap instead of Mod Podge. I'm just trying different things lately, and I really have come to love this. It's a lot less messy, and you don't have to wait for it to dry if you're going to use the iron-on method. But anyway, I've just cut out a piece, just cut it down to size, and I'm just going to place my piece of paper on top of the plastic wrap, just making sure you hold everything in place. And then on top of that, I'll add the parchment sheet, and then the heat from the iron will melt that plastic wrap, and it will cause your two pieces to adhere to each other. And y'all, I've found that I absolutely love this, and it is so much fun to do. And then I'll just hit it with my finger sander and just remove any of that excess paper. I love to layer ribbon, and we're going to be using this ribbon from the Dollar Tree. It's new to me. I haven't seen the lace ribbon that's this wide at the Dollar Tree, so I picked up a spool. It's not much on there, so just be aware of that. And then we're going to add some more of this Dollar Tree ribbon right on top of the lace ribbon, and it's sheer, and it's just so pretty on top. And then once we get that adhered, I'm going to come back with some twine, wrap it around 2 or 3 times, and then attach that with just a little bit more hot glue. Now we're going to add a couple of these little pearl beads in this cross from the Dollar Tree, and once I get them in place, I'm going to clip off the excess twine, tie a little knot, and a little hack that I like to use is just a couple of little drops of super glue, and it'll keep your knot from coming undone and just hold everything in place. We're going to add in just a few more little embellishments. I made this very simple bow out of some of the same ribbon that we wrapped around the book stack. Going to hot glue that in place, pop in just a tiny bit of greenery I had on hand, and then right in the center of the bow we're going to add this adorable little heart button, and this came from Walmart. And this is finished, y'all. It was so very simple and easy to do. It's just a beautiful shabby chic little piece that's going to be so gorgeous with my spring decorations this year. I would love to know what you think about it. If you'll be attempting to recreate it, I would love to know. Tell me down in the comments. Thank y'all so very much for being here today. I truly appreciate you, and I cannot wait to see you soon.